in this video, I will show you how I paint realistic cat eyes. So this part of the cat's face is black, and I use black paint to outline the eye area. Well, actually, it's dark gray tone because I mix in a white paint with it because I don't want it to be too black to begin with. Then I add a light gray on this part for the light reflection. This part is orange color, and I use a small amount of burnt umber and cadmium yellow to outline this part of the eye. Made it a lot darker here by adding more burnt umber, just enough to create some dark spots. And now to cover around the eye, I use cadmium yellow, a small amount of burnt umber, and a very small amount of cadmium red. So my goal here is to make this part a lot darker than the middle part. Towards the pupil of the eye. Add gray color in this part. Now I'm adding yellow. It's actually cadmium yellow and white mixed in with to make the lightest part of the eye, which is towards the pupil. And then I start adding shadows. It's actually darker tone to the yellow that I use. It's same tone I used around the eye area, the outer part of the eye area, to make the shadow. And now I'm adding lighter yellow towards the middle. The key here is you have to make the middle lighter, and you have to apply your shadow towards the end of the eye. The outer part of the eye. Whichever is like shady. Like for example, the topmost portion of the eye would have a small amount of hair on it, fur on it. So that's where you have to put shadows too as well. Moving on to the other eye, I use here the darkest part is burnt umber and cadmium yellow mixture with a small amount of cadmium red on it, and the lightest is cadmium yellow and white. So you can see I'm just literally adding white paint on it because the yellow there is still wet and I want it lighter to tone it a little bit. So I want it a little bit lighter, that's why I add a white. And I just go ahead and soften it a little bit. To paint the pupil of the eye, I use black paint here and cadmium yellow. However, if you want it to be a lot lighter than this, you can just go ahead and add white paint with it, and that's it. You need to pay attention on where the shadow would hit, and then the highlights, that would be the lightest part, and they're really the main thing that you need to consider to make your painting look realistic. So it's best that you would paint with reference photo with you. It will help you to guide where your shadow would be, and then the highlights, better than just imagining it. So, and then what you need to do is just copy everything that you see on the photo. Another thing that you have to take note is painting the eyelids of the eye. The eyelids usually will have also reflection on it. So you have to also add lighter color where the light would hit. So now I'm almost done. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have questions, you can clarifications, you can just comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be updated for my next upload. Thank you.